PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
Wow, did this come out beautifully. Really great work sticking the green from that lie.
And a par putt awaits him. This has eyes for the hole. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Why not take another look at that effort?
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He finds himself currently tied for fifth. Second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the... Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make a par here. It's tracking. Nicely holed. And for par. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. It was on a good line. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
That's a little unpredictable. Hope that ends up all right. Sadly, this one will make a splash. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Wow, what a shot. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Currently at +1 for the day. The first of the par 5s reached the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the king, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
When you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill down your spine like, man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. They need and they want to honor the gentleman who helped form the legacy of the PGA Tour, and that's why they're out here playing for all the money.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards. Rich, placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Can they get a little ground draw here? Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. Oh, that takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. And back to the play, shall we? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. This for a birdie run.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Sitting at 1 under the card, currently tied for first place. Uh-oh, this one's heading to the hazard. Playing their 4th shot. He shares the lead. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Sixth shot coming up. Sitting at -1, currently tied atop the leaderboard. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This is a triple bogey attempt here. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Get in. Oh, that's frustrating. Putting for a par now. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a 1 shot. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take 1 less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Going with the 6 iron here.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. He's currently tied for 6th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad.
Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
She's gonna love this one, guys. Watch for the spin here. This is sitting pretty.
Handy out of the bunker there. That's in the sand. I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This for par.
Ouch, that hurts. And this one will be for bogey. And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this ball?
But still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Oh, well played. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Opting for the 6-iron. Good sounding strike, that one. And he's hit that inside the range. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, almost went in. And he's down there. You got to read?
All right, down the hill here, gotta be...
Get excited. This could go in. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole.
I tell you what,
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
it does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Lining up from around 160 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here.
This one is all over it.
Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. This putt to move into a share of... Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. And with that now, back to level par.
Well, now, things have gotten it.
And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
Looking better.
Just didn't drop. And this one is for his par. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich. And that'll certainly help her chances here. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
That might be 1 club too many.
Ah, yes.
That was so good, it was just like he was playing video game golf. And this putt to move into a tie for 1st. go in. Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Moments like that deserve another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Currently 1 under for the round. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
And this from the greenside rough. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And there it is. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Here's Lydia Ko. Oh, wow, what a shot.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Is currently tied for the lead. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
That starts off on a good line.
2 under with the final few holes to go.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead with Brooke Henderson.
Awfully fun.
Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Oh, just missed. That's disappointing. Putting for birdie here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. It's Brooke Henderson coming off a birdie on her last hole, and that will take her to 2.
Getting close.
The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
this hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Get in the hole. Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take...
Amazing putt from way out.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well played.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Getting ready to play their third. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Oh, that was pure. Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here. Ooh. Don't sweat that last opportunity in the tournament. Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory, sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go, great win.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone